Oh, there it goes. Never mind. Thanks for coming over. Appreciate that. She knows I can only do these things somewhat.
Good, so you're gonna ride that trot all the way in here, okay? Good boy.
Though she got here and she was all excited. She's like, ooh, this is...
Feel both sides of his mouth a little bit. There. And then just stretch up and put him a little together. Good. Flying change. There. Oh, horse coming.
Horse coming.
Yo. Coming. Definitely coming.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Absolutely. So just bend him one way or the other on landing because he thinks he should keep going and jump the wine barrels up there. Which is what he did yesterday. So, good boy. And then just bend him and turn him. Good.
He's probably thinking, why aren't I going over those two?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have him yesterday.
Yeah.
I was like, whoosh.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I mean, he knows his job, and he's absolutely, you know, once he's done it a time or two, he's like, oh, I know where I'm going.
Because I know the routine. Hand okay?
Oh, yeah, I just held the reins with my fingers.
Can you move your thumb at all?
Not, well, no.
Okay,
But
no.
it's, I mean, and then Julie taped it down,
Julie.
the hook.
Oh.
So everybody's been like, all freaking out all morning. I was like,
They do
it
that.
is what it is, you know, I
They
can't move
take
my
care
thumb
of that
anyway.
way.
Steady. God.
Can you go higher?
They were like, don't load any horses, don't hook anything up, don't. I'm like, I don't have to. I don't have to.
All you do is ride
I don't
a
have to. I don't.
client's horse for a bit.
So
Don't
is it,
use your
you think
thumb.
it's the wrist you broke or a thumb, something in that?
I got kicked right here.
Gotcha.
And so I
it's
think the thumb
one
is
of-
actually dislocated, but I think
Gotcha.
it's right in here.
Yeah.
So it actually, the wrist doesn't hurt, and these four fingers don't hurt,
Right.
and the thumb's just taped down at the moment. So
I bet you did probably what my sister did. She tripped and fell
Yeah.
and hit right
yeah,
here.
I
Yeah.
think that's something.
Dislocated it and bruised it.
Because you can see where he got me.
And you're like,
Annie.
Well, I mean, it was either that or he was gonna.
I know.
The
Or
horse
hurt
was gonna
himself.
sever his
Tendons.
leg.
Yeah.
what we do for our horses,
I know.
man.
It wasn't even mine.
It was a friend.
There.
Just, can we go higher, Taylor?
Just bend him.
That's just nothing.
Yeah, that's simple. It's 2, 3.
Good boy. What did you guys look at this morning?
We looked at another, it's a Canadian thoroughbred, 9-year-old also. Doesn't have nearly as much experience, and it had a chip in its fetlock back in 2007, so they had surgery on it.
So it had some time off.
It's had some major time off. What's that?
Is he sound?
Yes, he is sound, but he's just hasn't been in work. And he takes a lot more leg to move. He's kind of a lazy guy.
Yeah, well, this one is not.
Yeah. Well, and Taylor wanted one that would go, but not. She's also been, since we've been looking for so long, she's been on a lot of horses. And there's one thing of go and then one thing of hot.
Yes.
And
Yeah, very, very different.
very different.
Now just ride your canter. Stretch tall. Take a deep breath. Ride your canter. All right, now put him a little together.
50 feet up, Sharkie. I don't have.
So again, it was one of those, it's okay.
Right.
But as her trainer says, she says, you'll know when you find the horse that fits with you.
Oh yeah, I absolutely. I've had people.
She just didn't think it would take so long.
Right. Yeah. I've had people.
It's teaching her patience.
I know how that is.
Because our paint went, we found a home, well, he was free, first of all, but week and a half, dream horse gone.
Right.
It's like, wow, okay, we weren't expecting him to leave quite so quickly.
How long have you guys actually been looking?
Since June. Well, we looked, we found a few horses, she looked at a few, some were like definite,
Yeah.
And then Fair came up for 4-H, and so she was busy, getting ready for that.
Right.
And then we found one. He was a Connemara thoroughbred, great little guy, only 15 hands, 11 years old, but had gotten quicked, and probably some laminitis was going on. So our first vet said, don't do him.
I
And
had no problems with him.
1, 2,
He might have had
3,
maybe
4,
one or two
1,
abscesses.
2, 3,
But that's-
4.
But that's normal.
But that happens. Yeah,
One in
exactly.
the front, one in the hind, and that's it.
He
Since I've had him.
will. I mean, if you close your leg and
But
you
then this
keep
guy, we
kicking,
had
he will
farrier
just
look
kind
at
of keep
him,
cantering. Okay.
And we had another
So
vet look at him.
you'll have to really kind of learn to control
So we were
your
kind of getting
body
mixed
and keep your
mixed
legs
messages on this guy.
and really
So we-
ride a steady rhythm.
We did a contract for 3 weeks, and she rode him for 3 weeks, and he was sound, but then when we had the vet come and hoof test him again, he was just sore in all of his feet. And I said, you can't make a horse like that jump. That's
No.
just not fair. So we found out that the first day of school.
Oh,
That's
how awful.
After working with it for 3 weeks, we knew it was kind of a, can we
Right.
get this horse back into shape because it's got a great personality, all of that, but it
This was a Connemara.
was a Connemara thoroughbred.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sad.
Yeah, it was very sad because he was only 11. So, he's pretty much going to need to be a pleasure horse.
But I mean, I agree.
But she learned about it.
Right.
She learned that's why you don't just buy a horse, but if having a contract there, especially with a horse with some issues like that.
Okay.
So watch out, Taylor.
Sharkie's like, no.
Whatever. This horse is like, I'm going.
Good, go on. One more, come on.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, buying and selling is very hard. It's because you just
You want to have the right match.
Right.
Both sides.
absolutely. I mean, I've had people come to try horses that sit on them for 5 minutes. This isn't the right one. Great. Okay. It's
Exactly.
I'm not here to just sell you an animal.
Which is good because unfortunately I think there are probably a lot of people that are out there that just want to get rid of the
There-
horse.
Yeah.
That's where the whole horse trading thing comes in, right?
Yeah,
It's-
absolutely.
Which ruins it for all the rest of us that are honest and
Right.
letting you know
Right.
what.
Well, and it's hard. It's amazing how many people come to the barn and they, show up with this horse. I can just ride your canter. Really good. That their supposed trainer sold them, or they bought through their supposed trainer, and it's a beginner, and it's a totally not appropriate match.
Yeah, we had a 5-year-old thoroughbred sold to a 12-year-old.
Oh my god.
Probably from either a dealer or a trainer.
Oh, the trainer. Her trainer said, "Oh yeah, this horse." And the poor kid
it just-
at fair, it was
Right. It just is
stressful.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
What I don't get is the people. I mean, when I find horses for my own clients, I want horses that I want to be able to work with, not one that I have to put a year's worth of training on before the kid can ride it. Because I mean, some training is one thing, especially when you're on a budget. But if I don't want to ride it, why does